Right. Germany 8. All the way back to UK 7 here. Bomber, submarine, 5 infantry, 1 transport, 1 fighter. Quite the buy for the UK. Submarine to Sea Zone 35. Bomber infantry to India. Fighter transport to Sea Zone 8. 4 infantry to United Kingdom. Still has 51 income to spend. Took Malaya for free. Took France, losing an infantry. Killed 2 infantry in the Caucasus again with the. That's 4 times now. It's 4 times the Allies have performed this sort of ratio of trading. 1 infantry versus 2, and has not suffered a single hit back. I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing it out. It's pretty insane how they've managed to get away with that. And some more were more vital than others. But yes, 1 to 2 ratio of units 4 times. Lost 2 infantry in Karelia. I'll take that. Already commit to it. Yep. Took Yunnan. Just killing an infantry. So yeah, nothing's changed really, just super efficient trades across the board for the Allies here so far. So yeah, what he's done here is he dead zoned 47 with the sub and the bomber buy, so he has 4 bombers and a submarine on it. This little fleet was not strong enough to move forward. So as you can see, my ally here, we took a gamble. Well, he took a gamble. And went for a transport sack with an infantry, artillery and a fighter. To take it back. To sack the fighter so he doesn't have to bring his carrier down as well. Problem with that was that he went in and it was weird because he went in, got 2 hits, and it was only the bomber left. And then he got 1, so we sacked the fighter. He sacked the fighter. But then the infantry missed on the second round. The bomber got a hit. So the bomber almost defended Borneo. So that would have been mental if that happened. But it didn't. Well, for good for us. Very good for us. That failed. Unfortunate for them. As you can see, the Kazakh stack is gone. And the Szechuan stack's gone. We thought this was the best move to try and create an opening for Germany. Because there was a lot of Moscow defenders here. And since I have Karelia pinned right now, I have the units in Finland pinned because they can't push forward because it's dead zoned. It's like a 99+% I wipe everything here. With a very good strafe opportunity as well. We thought it might be the best decision to clear this out. I think that's a pretty good result. It was almost a perfect coin flip. I think it was like 48 the attackers win, 46 the attackers hold, the defenders hold. So it was very close. And the AA gun missed. That was pretty crucial. It's a lot of material, of course. Japan is really suffering this game. But it's removed a lot of defenders from Moscow. So I might have the opportunity as Germany to chain units into West Russia before the Allies can push forward. And take Moscow. Hopefully. Within the next round or two, hopefully. I would say it was a very good result. And then the 2 surviving fighters landed in West Russia, which was perfect because that's what I needed. He did get a brutal. The Allies got a brutal final round. He had a tank and 3 fighters left, and every single unit got a hit. So that's why he had to sack a bunch of material to ensure that the 2 fighters do land in West Russia. The Americans bought 9 infantry and finally invested in the industrial complex for Norway. A bit late than I would normally do it in a KGF, but I think the Americans did invest in air first with some fighter buys, so that's fine. No combat. I think that's the past 2 rounds the US have done absolutely no combat. Of course, shucked into Finland. Seven infantry for the Russians. And here we are again. This is what I'm talking about. 2 for the price of 1. Very efficient trade. Now, I've done these trades in the past and I've got punished hard for them. So I don't tend to go for them. But it seems like the entire Allies team are very comfortable with doing this sort of move. Fair enough, if you have an overwhelming air force. I wouldn't say Russia has one, but it's a bit insane to me that the Axis cannot get a hit back with 2 infantry in these territories, and that is the 4th case of this happening. So, any 1 hit back. I mean, I say that, but they did get a hit back here, but I will take that back. But any double hit back, the snake eyes, that is so common that I see when I try and do this sort of move. Yeah, they'd be down 1 less plane. They'd be down quite a few planes as the Allies if they weren't allowed to get away with this. Anyway, enough moping. 13 infantry for the Germans. The Axis economy is looking quite poor in comparison, so we kind of have to go for Moscow here. It's the only in we really have. Alright, some simple trades. Then trade the Caucasus. And then 2 infantry here, 2 fighters, and that is it for the German combat. Yep. Yeah, I think that's what I'm preparing to do. I know I have 0 odds on Moscow, so it's very convenient that the Americans are now here. Since the UK units have ran out, it is so convenient. I mean, this is obviously planned. It's so bloody convenient that the Americans can now trade it. For the Russians instead now. I mean, that's exactly what you need to be doing as the Allies, is trading whatever you can for the Russians. Alright, well, good luck to Germany. Every single trade needs to go well here. As long as every fighter can return to Baltic states, I am fine. Yep. Yeah, France, Northern Caucasus, and Karelia. At least the trades are a little easier for Germany here. But we will see how responsive the Allies are this turn in comparison to the Axis. Alright, good stuff. I need the bomber to hit here. Exactly like I needed it to. Okay, that could have been pretty bad. Got a bit lucky there. Alright, good stuff. Right, I'm hoping for some hitbacks, boys. I will continue to stack Baltic. Commit 2 tanks here, 8 infantry, 13 move along. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm committing 9 here. And that is it. Allies have a... So I'm offering a 50-50 to the Allies without the Japanese planes. So if my ally wants to move to his planes, he can. France. The France dead zone is... The Allies have a 10% chance to hold. Karelia, the Allies have a 2% chance to hold. Baltic, Axis have a 74% chance to hold. Without Japanese planes. So if they hit it, I can just ask my ally, hopefully. Hopefully he will lend his fighters to help defend, because I don't want to lose my aircraft. Should be 9, 1, 3, and 6 tanks. Germany, I've not bothered calculating because I have 22 infantry. Well, 22 units, 23 units including the bomber, against... what is that? That's 6 UK, 8 UK. Oh, I might need to see their odds, actually. Alright, yeah, there's no sweat on this. Even if they hit it, I have 2 Japanese allied fighters here that could be sent to Berlin, so they won't hit that. Keep AA, I guess. Do I need to do that for the Baltic fight? Yeah, I need it for the Baltic fight because the Allies have a total of 6 fighters combined, 2 UK, 4 US. Alright, that'll be the Germans' moves here. I'm just going to leave the battleship here. If they moved out of Season 8, then I'd actually move back to 14 and try and escape again. Alright. 10 and 3. 41 income. Very nice. I can get some artillery next round, I think. Or more tanks. Alright, good stuff. Now, I mean, there is a can opener here. I've accounted for the can opener, and the US could sack its tanks and fighters. Hit West Russia. But we'll see what happens there. I might actually still need the fighters there still. I forgot about these 2 fighters. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they definitely make it. It's actually 7 fighters. With the 2 Japanese fighters, it is a 65 for the Axis. Without them, it is a 65 for the Allies. Okay. I think that's fine. We could offer them that still. It's still a minus 53 attacker profit for the Allies, so... Alright, good stuff. 41 IPC. Yeah, unfortunately, the Allies have an economical advantage here, so this isn't really going to change much, except their lead will grow more. Alright, that's the end of Germany 8, and I'll be back for Germany 9.